Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 7. My name is Emma if you're new here, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already because I'll be posting every single day leading up to Christmas for Vlogmas. It is Monday morning around 7:50 a.m. Slept in a little later today. Got my pumpkin oatmeal because now I have a cup of pumpkin that I need to use, and my coffee. Going to enjoy my breakfast before getting into my Peloton workout today. It's a little dreary outside today, but I have a good feeling today is going to be a good day. I'm now ready to work out. It's like 8:15 a.m. Before I get into what workout I'm going to be doing today, I do want to say this coming weekend I will be in New York City, so I am going to pre-film one of my Vlogmas days just because I think it'll be like hard to edit while I'm actually there. So probably Sunday's video will be pre-filmed and then I'll like combine both days of New York into Monday's vlog. But for the pre-film, I think I want to do like a Q&A / like frequently asked questions. I get a lot of DMs and comments, mostly asking about what happened to my echelon, but also like a bunch of other questions. I have answered them like throughout my videos, but if you're not like a consistent watcher, you might not know. So I thought that I would just like explain all of that. Also, I have some life updates about where I will be next year, which is exciting. And I figured I would just put it all into one video. So if you have anything you want me to talk about in that video, feel free to DM me on Instagram to leave a comment down below and I will try to address everything. I think it'll be a fun video. It's the first like Q&A that I've ever done. So feel free to send me any questions. Now for my workout, I just feel like mixing it up this morning. I'm not in the mood to do strength, but I don't only want to do cycling either. So I thought I would try a yoga flow. I do yoga occasionally here, and sometimes I really like it, sometimes I don't like it. There is a 10-minute yoga flow that I really like that I've been taking kind of consistently, not really, but this is just a 30-minute yoga flow by Denis Morton, my dude, from December 3rd, 2021, and it just looks interesting. I'm ready to like stretch everything out and just feel good for the week. If I do like this, I think it's a cool idea to take yoga on a Monday, set the week up right. And then afterwards, I talked about this a little in the end of my last video, but there will be a 45-minute 2000s ride by Kendall from December 5th, 2021. When I was looking at classes last night, this one stuck out to me. Kendall is in her beanie. She got heavy eyeliner. It is a pop punk ride. She just calls it like a 2000s ride because it is music from the 2000s, but it's all like pop punk music. There's like Green Day, Fall Out Boy. This is my kind of music. Like you can put any instructor that is instructing to this music, I will take it. Kendall is definitely a little harder and a little more chaotic for my tastes, but I will do it for the pop punk music. And I kind of like Kendall's pop punk classes. Bradley also does them. And Bradley is funny, but Kendall, like you could tell she lived through it. Like she's like, we are in the mosh pit, like we are going and doing this, and I just think it's a lot of fun to take those classes with her. So I'm very excited for that today. And then after that, I'm going to be doing a 15-minute EDM ride by Camilla from October 31st, 2021. I did that whole video about Camilla and I loved her. And then I don't think I've taken any rides from her since, just because there's so much content that Peloton comes out with. It's so hard to keep up with it. But I was like, you know what? I can fit in a little ride by her today because I really do enjoy her personality and I know that I will like this ride. And then for my cool down, I'm going to be doing the 10-minute Foo Fighters cool down ride by Christine Duracol from November 17th, 2021. Someone recommended this ride. Another person also recommended to just do 10-minute cool down rides to try to add up my total time so I hit 20,000 minutes by the end of the year. So this is my first attempt. I don't know if I've ever taken a 10-minute cool down ride. If I have, only once or twice. So we'll see how I feel about it. It might be a little too long for me, but I don't know. We'll see. So that is the workout agenda for today, and I will show you my outfit, and then we can just get right on into this workout. Pretty sure you've seen most of this already, so I'll go fast. Lululemon Energy Bra, size 6, Peloton branded. dark olive size 6 Time to Sweat crops from Lululemon. And then I also have my SoulCycle socks on. They actually gave them to me for free on my birthday. I went for the first time in early October with Jen. I made a video about it. And then like 2 weeks later, it was my birthday and they sent me an email that I could get a free class if I came on my birthday. And I was in LA at the time. I forced Chris to go to a 7 a.m. birthday class with me. It was themed Harry Styles versus Justin Bieber. So it was only Harry Styles and Justin Bieber music, and I definitely liked the class. It was definitely easier than the New York City class, which I thought was interesting. And they also made like a huge deal about my birthday. Like they gave me these socks, which was very nice, and honestly I really like these socks. They're very thick. They don't have a brand on them, I think, which is kind of sad because I'd actually buy more. Like they're really good quality and good socks to work out in. But then they also sang happy birthday to me. He called out my birthday like 5 times during the class. There weren't that many people in the studio, maybe only like 7 or 8. So it wasn't that awkward, but I just thought it was interesting. And it's also like, can you see that this is just my second time being here? But overall, it was fun. I would definitely go again on my birthday for the free class and for the free socks, because socks are very nice. So with that, let's get into this workout. I just finished my workout. I really liked the yoga flow class by Dennis. It was definitely like a nice way to get into my workout. I will say it was separated into like different segments. So there was like sun salutations and then yoga flow. I honestly don't know enough about like what the difference is between all of them, but the yoga flow was very lunge heavy, which I think is true for like a lot of yoga in general, but my legs are actually still a little sore from my run on Saturday. So I was definitely struggling a little bit through that. But what I liked the most is we did one stretch in the beginning, like you would take your right knee over your left leg and then like stretch the other way. And then we did the same stretch at the end of the class. And he's like, you should feel a difference. And I definitely did. I felt so much better by the end of the class. I just feel like it really stretched out all my muscles super nicely. And honestly, when you're doing the yoga flow and the sun salutations, like my heart rate still elevates. Like obviously not to like zone 4 or zone 5, but I'm still getting like a decent workout in, and it felt really good. I will say my only complaint is at the end of the class, I just wanted to go to sleep. Like I was so stretched out and relaxed. And then I'm like, no, I gotta hop on the bike now. Maybe if I do yoga, I should do it after cardio, although it was a really nice like introduction to the day. I also count that as my core for the day because you do like planks and downward dogs and all of that uses a lot of core strength. So very nice 30-minute workout. 100% would do again. I definitely want to start working more yoga into my workout schedule on the days that I'm not doing the hardcore stacks. And then the Kendall ride was kind of disappointing. I definitely had higher hopes for it. I knew I wasn't gonna like love it. And the music was really good and she was funny. Like she had good stories and banter. But I just feel like with Kendall, her rides are so easy and then they're so hard. And it's like going in between where I feel like I'm not getting to work out at all because we've done recovery for like 3 minutes at like 30 resistance. And then suddenly we're doing like 70 resistance and super fast cadence and I'm just dying. It's 100% her instructor style. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that like that kind of style where you push yourself just super, super hard and then have a really, really good recovery. But I definitely like smaller waves where I'm pushing myself and then I'm recovering, but like not as easy of a recovery. So I think it's just personal preference, but overall, definitely not my favorite ride. The music was good though. I appreciate any Peloton instructor that does the pop punk music. And then I liked the Camilla Ramon ride. It was fairly short, so there's not a ton to say about it. She did talk about Florida for a little bit. I will say at one point we were doing like 3 different kinds of intervals where first it was like out of the saddle recovery, and then you added a little bit resistance for the next 20 seconds, and then the final 20 seconds you were in the saddle and pushing cadence at the higher resistance. And it took me like 2 or 3 rotations to kind of get into the groove. I was like kind of confused what was happening, but I think that's because I was just like tired and it was at the end of my workout. I don't think that it was necessarily her fault, but I was like, what is going on? I don't know. But once I got into the groove, I was like, oh, this is a good like interval, and I liked the workout. It just took me a second to like get into it, and it was definitely hard. Like, she does bring it even for the 15 minutes. And then the 10-minute Foo Fighters cool down ride was good. What I like and don't like about Christine at the same time is that she never really focuses on numbers, at least in a lot of the classes that I've been taking lately, and I like that every once in a while. So this was a nice cool down. I will say 10 minutes is a little long, but at the same time, I was really cooled down. Like, all the sweat had dripped off of me. My sweat started to dry. Like, it felt good to get off the bike and be like very, very, very cooled down, and it was a very chill cool down ride. The music was good. I actually knew it because it's like the Foo Fighters have popular songs, which is nice. And yeah, she basically just let you kind of direct it on your own. So it's just kind of like pedaling out, low resistance, honestly low cadence. It felt good. I don't know if I would do it every day, but every once in a while, it definitely cools me down better because I'm on the bike for longer. Those were all of my thoughts for today. I gotta go shower and then do some work, and I'll see you guys at lunchtime. It is only 11:30 now, but I am super, super hungry, so gonna eat my lunch a little bit early today. Maybe I'll have a snack later. Today's lunch is like just a bunch of snacks because I really need to finish this buffalo chicken dip. I think I have one more day of it, and it's probably going to go bad very soon. So I think if I eat it tomorrow, it'll be fine. I have cucumbers, finishing the grapes. I wanted to try the brie that we got from Aldis yesterday. I took a little nibble already, and it tastes pretty good, pretty much like brie. Not the best brie I've ever had, but definitely not the worst. And I thought I would try to eat that with pretzels. And then I have my grape seltzer, which I've actually never tried this flavor, but I do like grape. That is the exciting lunch for today. I think I might be hungry later after this, but we will see. If I ever get like a little peckish in the afternoon, I can always have some banana bread. I just finished lunch, and update on that cheese. I actually don't like it that much. It doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't have a lot of flavor, and it's also not very spreadable. So do not think that we'll be making our charcuterie board list for Christmas Eve, but you know, it's not horrible. I'll eat the rest. It was just hard to eat with pretzels too because it was like very hard, which is not what I was expecting with brie. But maybe if I got it out and let it sit out for longer, it would have made it more like spreadable. But now back to the grind. It is now like 2 p.m. and I'm a little hungry, so I made banana and peanut butter as a snack. I absolutely love peanut butter, so this is gonna taste real good. I just finished a meeting, and my Christmas gift from the company I work for just arrived at my house because we don't have like Christmas parties anymore. So they just send us a gift. It's usually just like food basically, but we will unbox it. It is very nice that they send me anything at all, so I'll take whatever I can possibly get. It says, "Thank you for all you created this year. We hope this box will inspire you to enjoy a deserved break, whether you create your own holiday party at home or simply invest in rest." And whenever they send stuff, there's always like mountains of this confetti, which is horrible because it gets everywhere, but I'm gonna try to keep it mostly in this box. We got some tea. Also, they never label anything that they send me, so I have no clue what kind of food it is. It's very odd because if someone has allergies, I have no clue how they would enjoy any of this. Thankfully, I don't have allergies, but yeah, this looks like some sort of tea, which I'm sure I will enjoy. Ooh, this is like a tea strainer, rose gold. It's actually like pretty nice. I will definitely use this. This is cool. And then I think just some sugar cubes. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. We got some crackers, Rustic Bakery. I think that there's some stuff for a charcuterie board in here, which is great because, you know, if you haven't heard, I'm going to be making a charcuterie board on Christmas Eve. So this is great. These are essential oils. This is Zest. Holiday 2021 Essential Oil. I think there's also a diffuser in here, so I'm opening stuff out of order. My friend already got this package, so I know like some of the stuff that's in it, but not all of it. This one is Rest. So we got Zest and Rest. I think that this entire box is interesting because I work for a software engineering company, so all my colleagues are men. And I feel like somebody that is a woman puts this together because it's all stuff that I like no complaints on my part. I just don't know if my colleagues are that excited about this, but I'm pretty excited. This looks like some sort of like nuts, but they have some spice or syrup on it. Again, labels would be nice, but I guess we'll be surprised. Looks like something I can put on a charcuterie board. This is the diffuser. Looks pretty basic. I've never had a diffuser before. I'll definitely use this. I'm actually really excited about this. I've wanted a diffuser for a while. So I'll probably set this up in my room tonight actually. And, you know, see if I can get some good vibes. Looks like a Rice Krispie and chocolate situation. Interesting. Usually the desserts are pretty good that they send. Thatcher's popcorn. This is from San Francisco, so that's exciting. Small batch jam sounds like something that would be good for my charcuterie board. I guess it's just from the company called Small Batch Jam Company. I don't know what flavor it is, but I am excited to try this. I enjoy jam. These are like meditation cards. Sometimes they send us kind of random stuff like this. I probably won't use these. I don't know if anybody I know will use them either. We'll see. I can ask my parents if they know anyone that would want those. This must have come open in packaging. I have no clue. These look like gummies of some sort. Ooh, they're kind of heavy. Again, no labels. Gotta love it. I don't know what these are. Gummies of some sort that also came out. I don't know if there's any more floating around. Oakland Fortune Factory fortune cookie. Honestly, these look pretty good. They're like dipped in chocolate. Interesting. Okay, they actually did say on the menu, Mexican hot chocolate Rice Krispie bar, pear and blackberry pot de fruit. That must be those gummy things. Fancy fortune cookies, sweet and spicy almonds, dry cured rosemary olives. I don't think I got that yet. Crackers, jam, and popcorn. And then loose leaf chai tea with whole star anise and orange bitters sugar cubes. This must be the olives. I don't know how I feel about those. Maybe Chris will eat them. I have no clue what this is. Just some sort of like grabber. I don't know, maybe for the charcuterie board. And that is pretty much it. I mean, this is awesome. I can use a lot of this stuff actually on my charcuterie board, and I am really excited about that diffuser. I'm gonna set that up later, and I will always take more tea. So honestly, I feel like sometimes I get weird stuff from them. I'm, again, not complaining at all. This is a great box. I will definitely eat like the majority of the food they sent me, which is awesome, and very excited for the diffuser. Pretty good Christmas gift, really no complaints. Now it's time to put all of this stuff away and then go back to work. Honestly, this is like the closest to PR unboxing, and it's like not even from my YouTube channel, it's just from my job, but you know, it's still fun. I am done with work now and we're about to eat, but I thought that I would check in with my mom about her Peloton ride today. So what ride did you take today?
I did a 30-minute pop punk ride by Bradley Rose from July 15th, 2021.
And what did you think?
I really liked it. An excellent soundtrack. And I would say my output was a little bit higher than it usually is with the Bradley Rose ride. So it was a very good ride.
My suggestion. Are you going to take the other pop punk rides by him?
I think I'm gonna.
I took a pop punk ride by Kendall today and it was horrible.
Oh,
it was just like way too hard.
No, Bradley Rose is more my speed.
Yeah, I like Bradley's as well, but I want to take all pop punk rides.
So ask me what my favorite song was.
Okay, what was your favorite song?
It was the Panic at the Disco song, This Is Gospel.
Oh yeah, I like that song. I like all the Panic at the Disco songs though.
Because you know, the disco isn't the only place I panic.
Is that something Bradley says?
No. But when we went to that concert, there was a person with a shirt that said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what concert?
AJR.
Oh.
That's such a great t-shirt. He should have had it on for the ride. That would have been great.
It's like
Disco isn't the only place I panic.
Okay. All right, well, that's it for today.
That's enough for Mom.
All right, well, time to eat dinner.
She's going to edit me out.
No, I'm not. Banana bread and one of these gummies that I got today. We just finished dinner. We had the Greek bowls, which I made in yesterday's vlog. Leftovers are always nice, especially on weekdays, because you don't have to wait to eat. Like, we take turns who's cooking, but even like when my mom's cooking, obviously it's nice that I don't have to cook, but you have to wait until she's done with the workday and she has to cook and then we eat later. I would definitely prefer just to eat like super early every night, but it's not possible. But tonight was nice because I had a meeting at 5 to 5:30 and then pretty much immediately we could just eat, and it's only like 6:15 now, but we're done with dinner. So it's just a nice night. It's nice to like wrap up the evening a little bit earlier, because for me, usually after dinner, I don't really have any more responsibilities, so I can just like relax, watch TV, do whatever I want. So it's nice that the night is young. And then banana bread for dessert. We are almost done with the banana bread. The problem is my dad does not pull his weight and he doesn't eat a lot of desserts, which is good for him, but it's bad for my mom and I because then we need to eat all the desserts. But we've almost plowed through this banana bread and it's still good, but I'm ready to be done with it. And then I also tried one of those gummy things that I got today and it was good. It was very sweet. It kind of was what I was expected. It was like a gummy, but it wasn't very chewy. But it was interesting. I'm glad that I got to try it. And now for the rest of the night, pretty much just gonna edit, going to read. I think I've decided that I am gonna start Atlas 6. I didn't start any new books last night. I literally edited and then I watched the session with Chris and then it was like 10:20 p.m. and I'm like, I am so tired. So I just went to bed early last night, which was honestly nice. And now tonight I'll definitely have time. So I think I'm gonna start Atlas 6, need to edit. We'll probably watch TV, maybe with Chris later. The show Money Heist, the series finale just came out. I think it's like the last like 5 or 6 episodes. And that's on Netflix. And Chris and I both really like that show. So maybe we'll try to watch an episode of that tonight. We'll see. Money Heist is a very good show though. It is in Spanish, but I watch it in dubs because I am very lazy. But basically it's like a bunch of criminals get together and then they rob the Spanish mint. And they have like a really good plan essentially, and they can predict like all of the moves of the policemen, and it kind of like goes from there. But I would say like the first and second season, you're just like, oh my gosh, this is like crazy that they can predict everything the policemen do. But it does like bring up a point that a lot of the stuff that the policemen do is procedures, so it's very easy to predict what they'll do essentially. But it is a good show. Excited that the series finale has finally come out. But before I get into my evening, I do actually want to do a Peloton 10-minute full body stretch. Just like yoga, stretching is something also that I like on Peloton and I like never do. And now I'm going to use this like 20,000 minutes goal as a motivator to start doing all the things on Peloton that I haven't done in the past, but I want to do. Like I've done stretches before and I always like them, but I'm just never in the mood to do them during my workout. But honestly, my legs are a little stiff still from the run, I think, and then also just like sitting down all day working at a computer. A 10-minute full body stretch sounds really nice right now. So I looked through and I found a 10-minute full body stretch by Ben Aldis from November 8th, 2021. Ben's my boy. And yeah, I'm just gonna start it and just kind of do it in my room here. I don't think it'll take that much room. I don't think that Ben will let me down.
You made it to the mat. 10-minute full body stretch coming your way. My name's...
Just finished the stretch and it was honestly really nice. If I could get into habit of doing a stretch even a couple times a week at night, I would be very happy. And like now is the time to form good habits because I really have no excuses here. So hopefully I can start working that in some more. I feel good. I guess we'll see how I feel tomorrow, but in the moment it felt really nice. It really felt like I was stretching out some areas that definitely feel tight after working out this morning. And of course, my man Ben never lets me down, always leads a good class. So that is pretty much it for today. I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. Monday was pretty good. I'm excited for the rest of the week, and it's a short week for me because I am taking Friday off. It's always a good time when there's a shortened week. I hope you guys all had a good Monday, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!